I have someone coming to buy my last available ram lamb today. They called me yesterday. I was on the phone with them for about 20 minutes answering questions, and he said he was going to come get them this morning. So my job right now, because I have about 10 to 12 minutes before he gets here, is to catch the ram, bring him out here and tie him up, and then trim his hooves. So we'll see how this goes. So catching him didn't take too long, but one of my concerns when I'm always trying to catch sheep, because we don't have a handling system, we don't have headlocks, is when I'm chasing them around in here that somebody's going to get hurt. But looks like everybody made it through unscathed. So now I am going to trim his hooves just to double check and make sure everything is on the up and up. And he is all set and good to go. No signs of hoof rot or any issues. So it was really just trimming him up. I've never actually met this customer before. They just called me out of the blue yesterday. They probably got my number off of Craigslist or something and was just asking questions. And they said that the previous ram that they bought actually also came from Machias, just down the road from us. And the seller sold him a ram lamb that had little skurs, and his concern was he didn't want a ram that had horns. And the seller was like, oh no, it'll be fine, they won't get that much bigger. Well, no, now this ram has like full-on horns, which is why he called me and is buying another ram for me, because the Dorper-ish cross that he bought had horns and he has kids, so it was dangerous. It's always hard when you're buying livestock, especially if you're just starting out, and that's why one of the things I pride myself on is full disclosure. If there is something wrong with an animal or something that concerns me, you're gonna know about it. And what I said about the ram lambs, I said I don't keep any intact if I wouldn't use them for breeding myself. I castrated probably 8 rams this year once they were about 3 months old. And we're going to feed the rest of them out. Some of them have already gone to the processor, but we're going to feed the rest of them out. And if I wouldn't use them in my flock, I certainly am not going to sell them to people and expect them to use them in their flock. And I don't know if this next part is a selling point or not, but one of the things that I always say, because obviously, like, I talk the genetics up. We have grass-fed, low maintenance, no grain, Katahdin genetics. So there's quality there. And one of the things I say is, I have repeat customers. People will buy some from me and a year or two later come back and buy more because they liked those original sheep so much that they wanted more.